Well, hello everyone. Here to talk to you about the graduation goal, and so far as for the graduation goal, as you have it to where you got Planet Earth right here talking about the gown, such as the cap and gown, and of course talking about the fact about whenever you graduate, it could be nowadays they have it to where they graduate from say kindergarten, or it could be grade school or whatever, and then along with high school, and along with college, but basically, if anybody asks you if you have any type of goals so far as whenever you graduate, as to start a family, open a business, or work full time or part time, or for support and love family. But basically, is what I got detail right here, and that of course is you get the planet Earth right here. But of course, this right here, you got the calculator right there. But this right here will be my grade report, from from my ninth grade year, and then all these right here will be the grades that I have gotten. And of course, you see right here is that intro art is that got D minus, and then of course a C plus, C minus, and of course that what you see right here is is the word so far is for LD, is that for special needs. It's like special needs classes and stuff, which of course I was in quite a few of them. And of course is that look at my grade report right here. So far as with my education, that I would probably say with my education that I would probably say that a lot of ways that I'm different from all the other kids maybe around the world, such as anybody who has would you say a college degree, or master's degree, or whatever you call it, who has that type of tuition, such as the genius passport or something like that. But basically is that words so far special ed, or it could be homeschooling or private schooling. But basically, talking about the fact about the schooling, that runs up to the question to where it's like what's the difference between special needs and along with the kids that were in regular classes. But then of course I heard there's some things that a lot of times that they would want you to write they say is so far as a report. If they want you to write a paper, they would want you to write say a detailed report. And of course a detailed report of course could be a few sentences long. But then of course is that I remember that I used to know for a person with small handwriting. Of course, if I were to write so far as let's see, Mississippi River, and of course that with me that I remember that at one time, of course, my handwriting, of course, at one time was about this size. Sometimes it still is kind of about that size, but at one time my handwriting was about that size, and then it got smaller. But you got that right there, is you got the handwriting. But I would probably say that there are some things that are hard, that are considered hard for a lot of us, but there are some things that are considered easy if you know how to use them. So far as you learn how to use a magnifying glass, is that you got planet Earth right there along with the different continents and stuff. So with planet Earth, but then of course is that to know that whenever you do graduate, that is to know that when whatever your talents are, so far as getting a good education, like we heard from the president, whenever the president gave a speech, so far as it could be the State of the Union or whatever, the State of the Union, or message for the school kids, that you can't just drop out of school and drop into a good job. That type of a speech that President Obama gave, and which I remember hearing it. Of course, that was before the elections. But of course, that you say is that for the future is what you make of it. That the fact about whenever you think about your education, a lot of people would probably say that you say so far as for chase your dreams, as so far as a dream job. I would probably say that a lot of people would probably think that working at a museum would be a dream job, or being involved in a wedding, rehearsing, being a musician, whatever it is. But the fact is that a lot of people will probably say that it's that future is not going to happen. But I think the truth is that I don't think it's really up to that person. That person cannot really they cannot really tell you about what you can do so far as what you want to do, just because of the fact about your education and where you were, where you're going or whatever. But so far as whatever you plan on studying, and which I can combine a number of things that say is that interest me so far as art right here, and then of course that you probably say that you don't see black anywhere on planet Earth, but then of course black coloring could be right here. You put right in here, and of course you put a little bit of black right here, say for the islands. Get the maybe different islands right here, so far as the continent, so far as is for Europe. But you have it to where so far with graduation go is you have it to where you get the medals, and along with the class ring. This ring right here, of course, is more than just a ring. Of course, you could say that it's like it's considered a jewel, a jewel of remembrance. And then along right here, you got the medal from my senior graduation, along with the medal so far as Student of the Week medal. Of course, I kept these for over 10 years. That I had them around. Of course, this one I only kept around for about 9 years. This one for 11 years, by about 10, 11 years total. But you have it to where you get the graduation go, and I would probably say that a lot of times people would probably say that it's that whatever the schooling is that after you graduate, that you go off into the world, and then after you go off into the world, that more like that you want to do something stupid, and do something stupid, or if you want to do something smart, do something smart. But a lot of times people will probably say that after they graduate, they just pretty much carry on with their lives. But the way I think about it is that it's that I'm sure we've all accomplished a goal in our lifetime, and one of those goals, of course, could be is maybe going to college, or maybe buying a house or whatever, building the memories, or a driver's license, or a vacation, or buying a car for the first time, whatever. But you just don't know it, and really, one way you can be able to know it is more likely is by to remember that about the whole thing about the future is of course is to keep in mind is like you get that is like get it like to keep in mind. You keep in mind, you get it for your dream. So you get it for your dream, and more like it stands for is like so far with get it for your dream.